And on this Tuesday, January 7th, 2025 edition of Newsmakers, President Joe Biden met with grieving families, attended a prayer service, and stopped at a makeshift memorial in New Orleans yesterday in honor of the victims of last week's deadly New Year's attack in the city's historic French Quarter. Biden and First Lady Jill Biden made their first stop in the city at a memorial that sprung up on Bourbon Street, where an Army veteran drove a truck into revelers, killing 14 and injuring 30 more. The couple then headed to the historic St. Louis Cathedral nearby. The president and First Lady met privately with the families of those killed, survivors, and local law enforcement. Afterward, they attended an interfaith prayer service where the president said the nation is with New Orleans.
My wife Jill and I are here to stand with you, to grieve with you, to pray with you, to let you know you are not alone.
Meta is revamping its fact-checking program. The Facebook and Instagram owner says it's scrapping its third-party fact-checking program and replacing it with community notes written by users, similar to the model used by Elon Musk's social media platform X. In a video post, CEO Mark Zuckerberg says the company decided to end the program because expert fact-checkers had their own biases and have destroyed more trust than they've created.
After Trump first got elected in 2016, the legacy media wrote nonstop about how misinformation was a threat to democracy. We tried in good faith to address those concerns without becoming the arbiters of truth. But the fact-checkers have just been too politically biased and have destroyed more trust than they've created, especially in the U.S.
The social media company also said it plans to allow more speech by lifting some restrictions on some topics that are part of mainstream discussion, such as immigration and gender, and focus on illegal and highly severity violations like terrorism, child sexual exploitation, and drugs. Zuckerberg also says that they're moving their content moderation teams out of California, and instead they'll be based in Texas.
It will help us build trust to do this work in places where there is less concern about the bias of our teams.
The move to Texas comes as Texas lawmakers are looking into the effects of social media and how to protect children. Not a single one of the major sites accepted a request to testify before today's hearing in Austin, angering Republican State Senator Jared Patterson.
It's a slap in the face to every Texan when social media companies fail to show up and address the concerns we have.
Patterson says they wanted to hear from the major social media sites and how they are protecting children.
Study after study shows an increase in self-harm, an increase in porn addiction, and the steady increase in suicide.
A federal judge has ruled in favor of Washington State University in a lawsuit filed by former head football coach Nick Rolovich. He was fired by the university for refusing to get a COVID-19 vaccine, which was required by the school. Rolovich claimed a religious exemption, but the judge ruled the evidence didn't show that. The judge examined thousands of pages of evidence which showed secular concerns about the vaccine, but not religious. And that's Newsmakers for this Tuesday, January 7th, 2025 edition. I'm Keith Black.